All right, come on. Dealers, who do they have? What do they have? Jalen Ramsey. Basically, unks. They're all unks, to be honest. They're all old as hell. That on the last leg. What the fuck? To be honest.
2015.
Motion man, Scotty Miller, spent some time with the Bucks. Checked down underneath. It's the running back. Warren lost the football. Wilson able to cover it up at the 25. It sets up a third down for Pittsburgh. Steve, that's one thing the Panthers want to see more of this year. Forced fumbles, getting more takeaways from the defense.
Yeah, so you want to see from this defense.
Rudolph fires over the middle, and that is hauled in for a first down near midfield by Lance McCutcheon. Jake Mason Rudolph spent a lot of time in Pittsburgh last year with Tennessee, and now back with the Steelers. Warren gets the call, slips, and then wrapped up by Shy Tuttle for a loss of a yard. There's Jalen Coker, Hunter Renfrow, and David Moore, all three with a chance to make the team. Certainly Coker's a lock. This is ETN scavenging a pass, breaks a tackle across midfield, cutting a jagged path into Pittsburgh territory.
Your work.
Rookie with a little shake and sizzle.
That's awesome. And you see Hunter Renfrow comes in and throws a block, but understands if he hits the guy, that it could be a penalty. So he gets in the way. Smart, savvy veteran.
Y.A. Black, the 340-pound nose tackle, got his hand on it. Fitzgerald from 43 yards puts it through. He hit from 52 last week against Houston. Caleb Johnson, the running back, off play action. Rudolph floats one in. It's picked off by the rookie, Lathan Ransom. Pinballs off a Steeler and finally gang tackled inside the 45 of Pittsburgh.
Honestly, maybe the Steelers trade for like
Mason Rudolph just doesn't see him falling off. He was trying to get the deep over, and he laid it up. That's probably going to be one of the easier interceptions that Latham will have in his career.
That is not true. He's a DB.
Oh, my gosh.
He's a DB. It's a challenge. It's not a given.
Why are you so hard on DBs?
Out of a pistol set, Raheem Blackshear slips one tackle and then finally dropped near midfield. Carla. Tyler Shuckett, Louisville last year, was a second-round pick of the Saints. Plummer, backside pressure, able to hang on to the ball. Throws toward the end zone, intercepted. And Plummer knew it. He's hopping around at the 23-yard line. He knew it. Should have thrown it away. Instead, it's an interception by James Pierre.
Here's the thing. I like his attempt, though. Trying to make a play.
Yeah, he's going to be frustrated with himself, but
Panthers rush 5. Thompson downfield, wide open receiver. Touchdown, Lance McCutcheon.
Well, Bartholomew is sitting on the island, but the unfortunate part, watching Bartholomew, I was watching Corey Latham put his hands on Scotty Miller up in the slot. So you're watching 2 or 3 different guys to see how guys are stepping up. One guy succeeds, another guy doesn't.
yeah, they gave us a double.
Another gorgeous aerial shot there of Bank of America Stadium. Fly sweep, that's David Moore, big hole. He's got the 40. And finally stood up and corralled at the 45-yard line. A gain of 19. Sebastian Castro got to him.
Love to
Imagine being able
play call right here, throw a little end it around. And all of a sudden you get, is it a bad thing if I got a nice car and I'm going in to get a free sandwich?
Free sandwich is a free sandwich, isn't it? How about Blackshear slipping through and powers across to the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 for Raheem Blackshear.
I like that run by Rasheed. He puts his head down, going forward, shoulder pass, and understanding he's been kind of getting beat up going.
They're part of a 3-receiver stack at the top of your screen. Plummer under pressure, steps up, he'll run for it, picks up the first, inside the 10, first and goal, Jack Plummer. Steve, we saw him be decisive when he made the decision to take off.
Yeah, he's been under duress the whole 2 quarters. So.
Remains in the game at running back. He gets the call. Trying to run behind the left side of his offensive line. Didn't get far. No gain. Usually that means it's a zone.
He shifted formations and chasing up the protection.
Here's the blitz. Plummer throws back corner of the end zone. Mitchell wide open for a Carolina touchdown.
Yes, sir. Great job. It's a great job. And Blackshear comes up limping because he also was protecting. They run a kind of a, what we used to call that? It was a corner.
They came late. They brought all 3 linebackers. You celebrate with your teammates and your coaches and everyone else. There's nothing better.
Skylar Thompson lets it fly deep down the seam. Miller open, makes the catch. Oh, nobody touched him. He's still going. Now they say he was down. Inside the 20-yard line of Carolina. 3 seconds to go. And Pittsburgh with a chance for a field goal before halftime to tie.
Yeah, Scotty Miller is a longtime player in the NFL who has a ton of speed.
Yes, he does.
Left-footed kicker, the backup to Chris Boswell on the preseason depth chart. Waitman to hold. This for the tie. And we're even at 10.
2007 when I went down.
So on first down, Bryce Perkins hands it off to Amani Bailey, who is tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And then, you know, you have to be rangy, you have to have speed and athleticism to play in this league right now. So, you know, we look for those type of guys, those type of traits, you know, height, length, speed, athleticism. And, you know, you watch the tape and then you get to know the guy.
That player now becomes available. I've heard coaches say this, and I've always been a little bit intrigued when the coaches say, I always loved them out of college.
Right. You know, guys do change, but at the same time, you can't fool yourself and think that if they're with another team, that all of a sudden they're going to change and, you know, be different with your team just because of your culture, your locker room. So, what's going on out there?
A busted play. Steelers are saying the ball came out.
The ball came out. The ball came out twice.
Yeah, but I think
so. I'm assuming you looked at the roster.
It is going to be Pittsburgh football here.
So when you're constructing this roster, you know, you're sitting here last year knowing, hey, we have first dibs on claiming guys. A little bit different this year.
Yeah, I think it's great for the guys. You know, they go against each other every day, and it can become monotonous every single day. Just kind of going against each other, going against your teammate that you know how they play. So
you know the calls.
Yeah, you know everything. You know how the guy's going to block you. So, you know, to go and play against another.
Field goal coming up here for Ben Sauls. He's hit from 38. This is from 42. Left-footed kicker. And that gives Pittsburgh a 13.
So,
and why would I mess with her? Because she said, what did Carrie say?
Well,
she said you would do that to him.
I would do that to him.
The product is on the football field that it hasn't had the years like 2003, 2005, 2015. And so all of a sudden they think because the product isn't good, so much money the Tepper Foundation is investing in this community where they make public announcements, but they invest so much more privately that they don't even say because they're not doing it to like.
And that's something to be said.
I tell you, one of the things that people.
The field goal is good from 49 for Sauls, who is now hit from 50 and 38 as well. Young hosted a camp here in Charlotte as well as he did at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena and his alma mater. Modern Day High School in Carolina. Certainly, we learned a lot about Bryce Young's mental fortitude a season ago, the way he rebounded from that benching.
This is my favourite part of the day.
Work's done, phone's down. This is my time. With
working out. And then all of a sudden, my agent said, no, we have opportunities. And so, but for that moment, I felt that I wasn't good enough. And that's when they sent over the offer via fax.
Perkins on the move. Whoa.
He won't get the first down. I love it. By any means necessary, right?
Jake, you've been in that spot.
Sure.
You were saying when you're told to turn your playbook in, you're not sure if that call's ever.
And he was smart. I knew that.
Perkins in trouble and lassoed to the ground. Kyler Ball comes up with the sack.
Yeah, it's tough sledding right now.
It's a tough spot.
It's a very tough
Perkins
spot.
just got here. They'll basically throw.
Kind of getting the flow of the game and get like game reps under your legs. It was good, man. And it was good to just get live reps. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're from South Carolina, played at Clemson, of course. When did it become a reality that you were going to be able to come here and play for the Carolina Panthers?
Been through a lot. That's why, and you know, going to different organizations, everybody's built differently and experiencing different things.
Screen pass to Lou Nichols is snuffed out. A loss of about 3 on the play. 28-yard attempt for Ben Sauls. And he is 4 for 4 tonight. He's accounted for the last 4 Pittsburgh scores.
But yeah, it's good to have a little bit of familiarity coming in, but now it's like I've been on this team for many years, just with training camp, how much time you spend together, you get to know the guys really well, so it's been good.
And it's countdown to cut day, which is Tuesday, week 1, on the road against Jacksonville. Perkins into the second level and picks up a first down. Young man from a football family.
Said Bryce, and Burko said this, he goes, Bryce just works his tail off, and he was going to be as prepared as he could be for this game tonight.
A loss of a yard for Lynch Adams.
He's all the way on the field watching his running backs the whole time. I mean, that's one of the leaders.
I mean, Pittsburgh got good, but they're old as hell, so probably what 2